You don't mind getting out of bed, at least to see what happens next. Welcome to my burlesque sideshow. I think you might need a bottle of wine to understand this sorry mess. I heard the preacher say a long, long time ago, rock and roll might move you, but the devil's gonna take your soul. Say, preacher, it's okay, no need to get excited, it's just cabaret. And even you're invited, but leave your doomsday prophecies at home. Yeah, it's alright, step right up and try it and we'll dance all night. You love it, don't deny it, but put us down and you can dance alone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, y'all. We're making Cuban food today. Today I'm gonna do some mojo pork, and we got to do it kind of on the fly because we got places to be, people to see, shit to do. So, mojo pork is a long process. It's not a short cook. It's bare minimum 3 hours just to cook the pork alone. We're also going to do black beans that are currently dry. We're also going to do some yellow rice. I need to get started without wasting too much time. So without further ado, here we go. Let's see. Hey Lumen, what's going on? Lizzie, how are you? Lizzie, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, let's see. Did I leave the music up? Did I forget to turn that down? No, I turned it down. Okay. Let's go. So, into the fridge we go. Looking for some pork. Hidden subtly behind the coffee creamer, of course, because that's where pork goes, I guess. And while we're in here, let's go ahead and grab the OJ. Where is... Dude, I was gonna say, how do you freaking hide a half a gallon of orange juice? All right. So, if you are, I don't know why that's not following me. Hello? There we go. So if you are unfamiliar with mojo pork, it is a traditional Cuban dish, and it's just it's a pork. It's like a pork butt. This is a pork butt, but you can also use a picnic shoulder if you don't have butt available. But anyway, we're gonna trim this down, get rid of all the bones. Pardon me while I throw that away. Okay, rinse my hands. All right, you know what? I'm gonna glove. I don't feel like having a bunch of pork all over me. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm great. Thank you very much for asking, Lizzie. Sorry, I got behind on chat because I went to check and make sure that all that music was shut down. Computer, play Spotify. Make sure that the music wasn't on and too loud and stuff, and then I forgot to switch back to chat. But I'm doing great. Thank you very much. Good morning, Shayna. I am fantastic. How are you? We have a very, very, very busy little day here, so we have got to get cooking in a hurry, and we're not cooking anything that cooks quickly. So Cuban sandwiches got abandoned because I kind of forgot that we had a really full schedule. So Padre and I rescheduled for next weekend, so I'm going to do Cuban sandwiches for him next weekend, but I'll go ahead and make this mojo pork today. because I've already got all the stuff for it, and hell, you can never really have too much. So I'm just going to cut the bone out of this. Here, let me switch that back down to the other board here real quick. There we go. So anyway, I rescheduled with Padre, and we're going to do that next week. I asked him if we could just do it on actual Father's Day, but he was busy, so. Yeah, so we rescheduled Cuban sandwiches for next weekend, and we may still make them this weekend anyway, just as like a trial run. I kind of hate butchering pork butt off the bone, because I'm not, like, the shape of the bone is so weird that it doesn't really make sense to my knife. I'm sure that there's somebody who's got really great butchery skills. It's like, this dude's a hack. But, you know, I just figure we just keep slicing near the bone and it'll peel away. I just got to be careful because this knife's so sharp it'll actually cut the bone, and you can end up with bits of bone in here. If you look, you can see right there where it started cutting into the bone, and that's just me slicing it. I'm not even putting any real pressure to it. Oh, hey Shayna, guess what I'm doing tonight? So, first off, we've got a kid's birthday party to go to. Kind of a loosely connected family member has a kid turning 12, and we were invited. So we're going to go and drop off something and be nice, because that's what we are, in spite of what you may have been told. But anyway, after the birthday party, we're going to go to a friend's recommitment ceremony or wedding, or I don't know. I don't really understand what's going on. I was invited to a wedding, but I already know them to be married. So I'm kind of curious. I'm just going to show up and say, hey. He grows good weed, and he raises hogs, and he's got some pork knuckles for me, so I'll be able to make that pork knuckle dish, that German pork knuckle dish that for whatever reason I'm having a brain fart right now. I wanted to make it whenever we did our German food weekend, but I couldn't find the pork knuckles, and I told him about it, and he said next ones he slaughtered, he'd hook me up with some. So I'm gonna go collect some pork knuckles and visit a friend with a wedding, and then we are going to go to Randall Shreve's album release concert tonight at George's Majestic Lounge. So my musician, my favorite musician locally, just put out his new album. If you want to check on social media, Shayna, you should, or on all the streaming platforms, he should have his whole new album available. It just showed up last week, and he's doing the album release party tonight, and I'm gonna go. Me and Puck Bunny gonna go. Piggy hookup, let's go. Ooh, Darth! Meat. Hang on, Darth, let me click over here. Say, hey, Propa. Darth! What's going on, brother? Hey, I appreciate you stopping in here. Why don't you tell everybody else here what you did? I know that y'all were playing word games and writing a menu, but why don't you tell them you were playing word games and writing a menu? Hey, y'all, if you ain't following Darth Verbaka, like, you need to get on that. Darth is awesome, number one. But number two is, like, they're doing a team up. Remind me when that is. I think it's like the end of this month, isn't it? He's doing a team up with Mind of Royce, and they're going to do a charity event where they're going to cook for the Ronald McDonald House and stream it. And they're going to do a multitude of charity events. He actually showed the logo today on his stream, and the logo for that little project where the two of them are teaming up for charity is really cool. Top-notch stuff. August 5th, okay. All right, let me get caught up on chat. What is Cuban mojo pork? So Cuban mojo pork is, you get a fatty cut of pork, like a pork butt like we have here, or a picnic shoulder. You can roast it whole if you want to. We're on a truncated timetable, so if you butcher it off the bone like we have here, I'm going to cut it into big chunks, and we're going to roast it in the chunks, and it'll only take about 3 hours. But anyway, the marinade that goes with it is a combination of orange juice, lime juice, vinegar, cumin, garlic, onion, black pepper. You can do cilantro if you want. I don't have any on hand at the moment, and the one in my garden's not big enough to harvest yet. So, yeah, anyway, that's what mojo pork is. Let's see. Grown-ups going to a 12-year-old party. Pork knuckle sounds like something my grandfather would have made up about things that don't actually exist. So it's a really popular, hang on, let me, that's going to bug me because I know the name of the dish. Let's see. German pork. Schweinshanks, that's it. Schweinshanks. So, it's a bizarre cut. So if you've ever been in the supermarket and seen a smoked hawk, like a smoked pork hawk, they use it a lot in beans and soups and stews for making flavor. That's the same cut of meat, but it's already been smoked and cured, and you know, it's all dehydrated and stuff. These are fresh, and the way we cook them is like, it's an oven process where you just continually baste them with like this beer sauce. It makes the skin all crackly and crispy, and the pork on the inside's all super juicy and tender. It's a banging dish, for real, for real. I'm super excited about this, actually. Mr. Design Cooks, welcome in. Blue Mocking 20, welcome in. Sorry, I'm way behind in chat. Lemon, what's up? What's up, Chef? Welcome in. Cuban food, hell yeah. Jedediah the Wolf, welcome in. The sexy man behind the camera. I don't know about that, but I appreciate you. Thank you very much. You have to have rice and beans with pork. You're damn right we do. We got, hey, Artemis. Artemis, hey, follow me. Thanks. That's cool, right? So we got beans and rice is over here somewhere. I don't know. Rice. Just pretend this was rice whenever I held it up. Let's see. All right, let's butcher this down. How you been? Been a long time. I've been great. Dander, you'll have to forgive me. I don't really know. Last time you saw me, I was making maple bacon ice cream. There we go. Thanks for letting me know. I was gonna say, where do I remember you from? Blue Mockingjay, thank you for the follow so much. If you guys don't know what we do with followers around here, every 100 new followers we do, I used to run an ice cream company. Every 100 new followers we do, I still have my industrial ice cream equipment. You guys get to vote a brand new flavor. You can choose the base, you can choose the sauce, you can choose the mix-ins, you can choose everything, and then I just make it up. So we just did one for 600 followers. It was strawberry shortcake. It looks really gangster, and it's almost gone. Whenever we make ice cream, we make a full 6 quarts of ice cream, which is, I mean, that's a huge amount of ice cream, and this is all that remains of it. So if that tells you any idea how good it was, this is insane. And that was the last chat voted flavor for 600 followers, actually. So thank you very much for the follow. Guys, introduce me, if you don't know me, a large majority of you have probably seen me before. Just at least chatting in probably your favorite food and drink streamers chat, and you're like, who's this guy? My name is Hammer, and I cook. I've been doing it for a long time. Exclamation Chef Story, if you want to read that little blurb about me. But I've been doing it for north of 20 years professionally. I've had my own ice cream company, my own catering company. I kind of done it all. COVID killed me, killed my business. So I did lose the ice cream and catering company, and then I relocated to the middle of America because I was living in St. Petersburg, Florida, and I moved to Missouri. We got nice little 3 acres where we're setting up a little homestead kind of farm action. Got a big garden growing. We made some garden fresh veggie pasta last night. That was killer. It was a bacon beet pasta with a goat cheese cream sauce and a balsamic reduction. It was bright pink. It was awesome. All right, come on. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Deboned, and we got all of the pork cut into big chunks. And it doesn't have to be specific size, but guys, you know, just little fist-sized chunks, right? That's kind of the size we're looking for. All right, so I'm gonna take that, stick it in this roasting pan real quick. Oh, Shayna, thank you so much for giving the shout outs to everybody. I'm pressed for time because of the whole birthday, wedding, concert thing. And all of these are in way distant locations. Like we got to drive 20 minutes to the birthday, which ain't bad. But then we got to drive an hour and 45 to get to the wedding. And then from the wedding, we got to drive probably another hour and a half to get to the concert. And then once the concert's done, we got to drive another 2 hours to get home probably. So we got a lot to do. And I'm kind of in a rush. All right, we got that panned up. Go ahead and set this. We'll set this over here later. Roast it up for the dogs or something. No, we'll save that for a stock. That's exactly what we'll do. All right, let's go. Coming right over right now for foods. Bring it, Darth. Let's go. I'll DM you my address, bro. You like beans and chopped pork, Lizzie? Hell yeah. Hey, this makes enough to feed an army, so y'all can come. I can literally feed everybody in this chat with this meal we're gonna make today. Let's see. Yeah, it is a busy day, but it should be pretty fun. All right, let's get our pork board cleaned up. Sorry, I forgot you guys are staring at the cutting board. Give me just a sec to clean this board and I'll be right back with you. Darth, you and the missus are welcome anytime out here at Casa de Hammer. For sure, for sure. Standing invite, so to speak. Okay, let's make this marinade real quick. All right, so I got some OJ here. This is the base for sure. You like that mouse? That's a great mouse. It's one of the highest rated mice. I don't know. It's one of the highest rating gaming mouses on the market, and it's like it's wired, but it is comfortable, and it's got a lot of buttons. I like the. There's a couple on the side, well, 3 on the side here. A nice rest for your thumb. A couple buttons up here. All right, so we got some OJ. Let's get some white vinegar. You joined the Discord. Oh, you can't find the chat to say hi? Yeah, like Shayna said there, just go to the rules and regulations, and there's a little button with the Bodhi emote. It's this emote right here. There we go. There's a button with that emote on it. Just click the button and it'll give you access to everything else. Okay, so let me grab, I've got cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, some fresh cracked pepper, plenty of salt, and yeah, that'll do. Yeah, let's get some oregano in on this too. What are you doing? How handsome do you look, dude? For anybody that doesn't know, oftentimes in my kitchen, you'll see bumming around my little chef. Hey, Tucker, you wanna come say hi? Come here. Well, come here. Come here. Oh, there we go. How sharp do you